Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to review a rival Most Vile by R.K. Ashwick. Any adventurer worth their sword knows about Ambrose Beak. The quiet, proud half-elf sells the best and only potions in the city. Until, that is, a handsome new shopkeep named Eli opens up a competing potion store across the street. Within weeks, they are locked in a war of prices and products, and just as their rivalry is about to boil over, the mayor commissions them to brew a potion together. The task is as complex as it is lucrative, pushing the skills and patience of both men. And yet, as fires burn and cauldrons bubble, chemistry of another sort is brewing. So I read this as it is a finalist for the self-published fantasy blog off round 9. We are immediately dropped into a busy and bustling world that is absolutely full of life. Everyone passing through the story at this point has their own story to tell, but they are just stopping off for a potions restock. There is a lot going on at the start as we meet a lot of different characters and different familiar fantasy races. However, I did feel that this created a world that had already been formed. The world building has already been done previously, and we are coming into a story later on. It did mean that I took a little while to settle into the book, as I felt I was missing something. We meet Ambrose first. He runs the Griffin's Claw, the only potions shop in Scar. He is particular, neat, and likes a quiet life. But he also has more friends than he realises. Eli is the opposite in so many ways. He is charming and a little bit reckless with safety. He's still working out exactly what he wants to do, and for now he's trying potions. But I found their voices worked together really well. They played off each other all the way through the book because their differences just worked with each of the characters. There is a good friend group surrounding Ambrose, and they all have their different relationships with him. While a lot of the friend group does come across as found family vibes, which is something I do really enjoy, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but there are aspects of Ambrose's past where I don't think this vibe quite works. I did really enjoy seeing how Eli began to fit into this group as a newcomer, and I think we can all agree that Miss Tomato absolutely stole the show. There is so much pining in this book, just pining, so much of it. The relationship between Ambrose and Eli seems to go from antagonistic to very, very quickly. And then the pining. And honestly, I didn't understand the level of antagonism from both characters at the start. Ambrose I can kind of understand, but between the two of them, it just felt a lot. I really enjoyed the potioning, but I just wish we had a little bit more detail at times. But this part is where the differences between Ambrose and Eli really shone. Ambrose's detail to potions production and procedure really shows through. He knows down to the drop what direction to stir the potion in, how many times to stir it, but when creating something new, Ambrose's intuition worked really well to play with Ambrose's attention to detail. Also, really enjoyed that the chapter headers were stages of potion brewing. I just thought that was a nice touch. So yes, this was cosy and charming in places. I found it a fairly fast read and one that was past the start fairly easy to get into, but at times just a little too sugary for me. So for SPFBO, I am rating this 7 out of 10. So if you have read this, I would love to know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all soon.